Did you know your skin can lose up to 30% of its collagen within just 5 years after menopause, and men experience a similar steady decline starting in their 50s? That single fact explains why so many of us notice looser, thinner-looking skin as we move through our 60s and 70s. But here's the encouraging part. Dermatology researchers have found that simple facial exercises and massage techniques can meaningfully improve skin firmness and muscle tone, often in just minutes a day. This isn't about chasing miracle creams or expensive procedures. What we're sharing today draws on studies from sleep and dermatology journals, along with guidance from board-certified dermatologists who study skin aging in older adults. Think of this as a gentle, realistic routine, one that respects your time and your skin's changing needs. We'll walk through practical steps, explain the science in plain language, and give you something you can actually stick with. If you find this helpful, consider following along so you don't miss future routines like this one. Let's get into it. The first key point is facial massage and its effect on circulation. Research on facial exercise programs, including a notable study published in JAMA Dermatology, found that consistent facial muscle exercises over 20 weeks led to fuller, more youthful-looking cheeks in middle-aged and older participants. The mechanism is straightforward. Massage and targeted movement increase blood flow to the skin's surface, delivering oxygen and nutrients that support collagen production. For older adults, whose circulation naturally slows with age, this matters even more. A practical takeaway: spend 30 seconds each morning using upward, circular motions with your fingertips along your jawline and cheeks. No equipment needed, just consistency. The second point involves facial yoga, sometimes called face-lifting exercises. Practitioners of facial yoga engage the same muscles a physical trainer would target in the body, just on a smaller scale. A 2018 study from Northwestern University found that a 20-week facial exercise regimen improved the appearance of upper and lower cheek fullness as rated by dermatologists. For seniors, this offers something rare, a non-invasive way to work with the muscles beneath sagging skin. The takeaway here is simple. Try puffing your cheeks with air and holding for 5 seconds, repeating 5 times, as part of your short routine. The third point is hydration, and it deserves more attention than it usually gets. As we age, the skin's ability to retain moisture decreases because oil gland activity slows down and the outer skin barrier weakens. Dermatology research consistently shows that well-hydrated skin appears plumper and more elastic, simply because water fills the spaces between collagen and elastin fibers. For older adults, applying a hyaluronic acid serum or a simple humectant-based moisturizer while skin is still damp from cleansing can lock in significantly more moisture than applying it to dry skin. This one small timing adjustment can make a noticeable difference in how supple your skin feels by midday. The takeaway: make hydration part of your 3-minute routine, not a separate step you skip when you're tired. The fourth point is facial massage tools, like Jade rollers or Gua Sha stones, which have gained popularity, but the science behind them is worth understanding honestly. Dermatologists note that these tools don't dramatically tighten skin on their own, but they do enhance lymphatic drainage, which can reduce puffiness and improve the appearance of firmness temporarily. For seniors managing mild fluid retention in the face, especially after sleep, this can make a visible difference within minutes. The practical takeaway is to use gentle upward strokes from the center of your face outward, spending no more than 1 minute total. The fifth point centers on sleep position and its surprising connection to skin firmness. A study published in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology found that sleeping on your side or stomach creates repeated mechanical compression on facial skin, which over years can contribute to fine lines and skin laxity on one side of the face. Sleeping on your back reduces this pressure. For older adults whose skin already has less elasticity to bounce back from compression, this small adjustment can meaningfully slow visible sagging over time. If side sleeping is unavoidable for comfort or health reasons, a silk pillowcase can reduce friction against the skin, offering a gentler alternative for those who cannot easily change their sleeping habits. The sixth point is nutrition, specifically protein and vitamin C intake, both of which are essential building blocks for collagen synthesis. Research published in Nutrients Journal shows that adequate dietary protein combined with vitamin C significantly supports the body's natural collagen production pathways, particularly important since collagen synthesis naturally slows by an estimated 1% per year after age 20. For seniors, prioritizing foods like eggs, citrus fruits, bell peppers, and leafy greens gives your skin the raw materials it needs to repair itself, working from the inside out rather than relying solely on topical treatments. And before we move to the final point, if you're finding this information valuable, take a moment to subscribe so you can catch every science-backed routine we share for healthy aging. The seventh and final point is consistency itself, which research suggests matters more than intensity. A review of skin aging interventions found that modest, sustainable daily habits produced better long-term results than sporadic, intense treatments. This is genuinely good news for older adults who may feel that meaningful change requires hours of effort or a shelf full of expensive products. 3 minutes a day, done consistently over 8 to 12 weeks, aligns with the same timeframe researchers used when they documented visible improvements in facial fullness and skin tone in clinical studies. The takeaway is to anchor this routine to something you already do each morning, like brushing your teeth or making your first cup of coffee, so it becomes automatic rather than another task competing for your attention and willpower. Small, repeated actions, done without fail, tend to outperform big efforts that fizzle out after a week or two, and your skin responds best to that steady, gentle rhythm. Even dermatologists who study aging skin agree that patience paired with routine beats any single miracle product on the market today. It's also worth remembering that skin health doesn't exist in isolation from the rest of your well-being. Elevated stress hormones like cortisol have been shown in research to accelerate the breakdown of collagen over time, so pairing this routine with a few slow breaths or a quiet moment each morning can support your results even further. Staying active, protecting your skin from harsh midday sun, drinking enough water throughout the day, and simply being patient with your body all work hand in hand with the steps we've covered today. None of this requires perfection, only steady intention and a genuine willingness to show up for yourself, day after day, even when progress feels slow or invisible at first. Pulling this all together, what the science tells us is genuinely hopeful. Your skin's decline in firmness isn't a fixed, unchangeable process carved in stone the moment you turn 60. Circulation, muscle tone, hydration, sleep position, and nutrition all interact in ways that respond to small, consistent care, even later in life. You don't need expensive procedures, painful treatments, or hours of your day. You need 3 minutes, a bit of patience, and the willingness to treat your skin with the same care you'd give a daily walk or a favorite cup of tea. Aging is inevitable, but how your skin ages is shaped by choices well within your reach, and that's a powerful, comforting thing to hold on to as you move through this stage of life, one small habit building on the next. If this routine helped you, please like this video, comment your first tip, and share it with someone who needs it. Most importantly, subscribe right now. This channel brings you science-backed health guidance made for adults over 60. Thank you for your time today, and we'll see you in the next one.